Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 6th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. I hope your week is off to a great start. And here's a look at what is headed your way on today's show. It was media night for the big game, and I bet you can guess what big question one player got. We're actually live in Las Vegas with a recap and how Taylor Swift was a hot topic of conversation, even for Roger Goodell. She is definitely in her football era, after all. And there's some serious girl power at the big game. You have to meet the female refs making history and representing. And let's be real, we all want a romance like Taylor and Kelsey, right? And with Valentine's Day just around the corner, it's the perfect time to talk about dating trends for 2024. We're actually going to be joined by a dating expert, so watch before you swipe. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's top talker. Will Taylor Swift cry if Kansas City loses? You can bet on it. No, literally, you can bet on it. So the big game always draws crowds to betting windows and online sports books. But some of the most talked about action this year will leave a blank space in Vegas. You can bet on all things Taylor Swift during the big game. My husband actually showed me these last night, so take a look. Bovada Sportsbooks has bets on how many handshakes she'll have, to how many times she'll be shown, to whether or not there will be an on-field proposal. Then the guys at Bet Online have really outdone themselves, you all, with T-Swift props. From her arrival time to Vegas, to who she'll be shown next to what color lipstick she will have on, and what she'll be wearing on the top and the bottom. This is going to definitely be the big game Taylor's version. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And big game also means big time snacks and food. Get this, a new poll is actually saying fans consider burgers, chicken wings, and hot dogs the good luck game day foods, which, you know, we actually had a couple of good luck game day foods yesterday. So safe to say we all have these superstitions when it comes to the big game. So this poll actually says that 44% of fans have food-related superstitions, and 85% of the participants say they only ever eat or serve certain dishes on game day. The bad omens, according to the poll, deviled eggs. I've never had that at a big game party.
Really?
At a big game?
That's my sister's specialty, so it always comes wherever she goes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're delicious.
I love deviled eggs, but I find that more of a barbecue.
Oh, well.
I don't see like cheering on a team eating my deviled egg.
I don't know if it's like culture-wise, but like we don't do hot dogs and burgers. We grew up doing, you know, fajitas and like grilled chicken. Exactly, we do ribs.
But then you throw in a deviled egg with fajitas?
Yeah, that's like my sister's like favorite thing is deviled eggs. We have
and we all have that relative who has that signature dish.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, God bless them. And here we go with the deviled eggs.
It is so good. She does such a good job.
Oh, at least you like them.
Well, she also does jalapeno wrapped in bacon.
Oh,
she does that on the grill. Yeah, she does that. And I'm honestly surprised. Why didn't they talk about wok? Like, shouldn't guacamole be like...
Oh, I was like...
Wok.
You added a wok.
Guacamole.
Basic over here. Guacamole. For all of you, let me translate. Guacamole.
So it's not a tortilla, it's a tortilla.
I'll have a wok and a tortilla. I can't, how do you know I can't do that?
No, like tortilla that's the one that gets
tortilla. I mean, at least I'm not that basic.
Exactly.
But no, we always have a dip. I like that.
Yeah.
Hefe's big. Like he takes care of the whole thing. I mean, it's just us.
See, it's just so different because I grew up in the valley.
Yeah.
Everything is grilled, and like it wasn't until I moved to Idaho and had, you know, game day with exactly. We had game day at my in-laws' house, and they did like the chili and cheese. They did like the pigs in a blanket.
Yes, little weenies.
Yeah.
That's
sure, you can have those too.
That's what they're called. Those little things.
Pigs in a blanket.
No, it's not in a blanket. It's not.
In the crock pot?
It's a crock pot.
The crock pot, yeah. Okay.
What are they? Little smokies. Sorry.
All right, that's a wrap on that. Just kidding. No, those are all.
I don't know. I don't go.
But what is on the game day bad omen list?
Wings. You have to have wings.
Yeah, but the bad omens list.
Well, I said deviled eggs.
Yeah,
and garlic bread.
That's it.
Garlic.
I get garlic bread. Yeah, I mean, what are we having, a spaghetti buffet dinner?
Well,
like, what's happening?
I'm thrown off by your tortillas and deviled eggs.
Tortillas, ma'am.
Tortillas. I like your tortillas with my little weenies. Here's the thing, you do you. I really don't care who wins the big game. I mean, I'm rooting for San Francisco. I grew up actually with the Shanahans. But I just hope it's going to be a good game.
It will be.
Yeah, it will be fun. Whatever.
There's the food. That's what matters. And the commercials.
That's all I care. I just care. Let's focus on Valentine's Day then. No, here's the thing. It's also Black History Month, so we want to make sure that we shed light on that because it's so important. And this is the oldest historically Black church out on the West Coast, and it was founded the same year California officially became a state. This is really interesting. So as CW39 Houston celebrates Black History Month, we wanted to highlight this institution on how a new pastor at the church hopes to use its history to make a better future. Richard Sharp takes us to St. Andrews, I should say, African Methodist Episcopal AME Church to show us how this institution is growing. Check it out.
There are some traditions that haven't changed much in the 173-year history of the St. Andrews AME Church in Sacramento. Like the singing that moves the soul.
And welcome to worship this morning. The one thing that I hope we never lose,
can you lean in a little bit,
is the spirit that started this church.
Pastor Jason Thompson's probably the newest addition to the church that dates back to the Gold Rush era.
This is a great church.
It's surreal in that someone has selected you to be the leader.
As a new leader of St. Andrews, Pastor Jason hopes to build on its impressive foundation.
This isn't just a place to learn about God. This is also a place to say, now that we've learned about God, how do we go out and make that difference?
The land purchase. Yeah. Oh, it used to look like this?
Yeah.
Explain to this.
And that's the church annual blue.
You've been in this location.
Walk down the halls with the Historical Committee of St. Andrews and you get the incredible story.
I think of it in terms of what it means for the community.
St. Andrews was formed in 1850, originally just a place for black settlers, gold miners, and pioneers to meet in peace. It quickly became so much more. It was a place for some of the first organized political activity by black people in California, focusing on civil rights, voting rights, and even hosting major events like the California Colored Citizens State Convention.
I come here, there is a connection of people throughout the denomination.
I'm already preaching, y'all. Yeah.
For those that grew up at St. Andrews, like Kimberly Washington,
you're loving your neighbor.
It's not just a church, it's home.
As it was 10 years ago, as it was 20, 40 years ago, and beyond when my grandmother first walked through those doors.
But time has a way of changing things, and it's noticed here at St. Andrews. More and more people are coming back to the faith.
I do feel as though there are people who come to worship every week who feel very much alienated. They feel beaten down by the systems and come and find a space where they belong, they feel free, they feel safe.
More importantly, how we should live and worship every day.
I think the messages that we give are reminders that we have to be kind, that we have to be loving, we have to be just.
And the person God intended you to be.
Well, the past here is historic. It's the future of St. Andrews that deserves attention.
It's the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God.
Geek out with Young Sheldon.
Did you have fun?
I got to take a test on a Saturday. Heck yeah.
Weeknights at 5 and 5:30 on CW39 Houston.
I used to think all doctors were the same. Then I switched to Oak Street Health. You see, this isn't your typical doctor's office. Instead of waiting around for me to get sick, they focus on keeping me healthy and feeling good. Hey, still got it.
Zion. No sugar, right?
And the best part, everyone at Oak Street Health is experienced with people my age.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in caring for older adults like you with a focus on keeping you healthy. So don't wait. Call today.
Zion, we're ready for you.
Here people get to know me the old-fashioned way.
By listening.
This guy takes all the notes, so my doctor is all eyes on me, and I'm never rushed out.
Ready to go?
We get to know you better with longer appointment times, including same-day and next-day appointments.
Everyone gets their own personal care team. And whether it's doctors, nurses, social workers, mental health support, even someone to help me understand my Medicare benefits. They all work together for me, myself, and I. Not to mention a 24/7 patient support line.
We customized a plan for him, and we can do the same for you.
Getting the care you need has never been easier because our team members work together to handle all your healthcare needs.
And you get all this with no extra cost. They even gather all your medical records and health history. So switching to their doctors is easy. And you can keep living your life your way.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in caring for older adults like you. Call 800-901-8533 to schedule a visit and see why we are the only primary care provider to carry the AARP name. Oak Street Health.
The new Modular 2 from Rooms to Go will move you, literally move you, with reclining pieces ideal in any space, big or small. The Modular 2 perfectly fits the way you live, relax, and entertain, combining exceptional style, comfort, and function with modular seating versatility. Fully tailored contemporary pieces, 2 great colors, starting at just $395. Combine, adjust, build your perfect room with the new reclining Modular 2, only at Rooms to Go.
The truth revealed.
We found 63 text messages between you and another man.
I'm done.
Weekdays at 12 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, obesity is one of the top health threats pets face. And joining us to discuss this more are veterinarians, Drs. Bernard Hodges and Terrence Ferguson, co-stars of Critter Fixers, Country Vets on Nat Geo Wild. Thank you, gentlemen, for waking up with us.
Thank you for having us. Good morning.
Well, tell us first about this concerning trend in pet health. I know people feed their pets scraps, but pet obesity, it's bad.
Yeah, it is very bad. I mean, pet obesity is a growing epidemic. You know, it's a big thing that, you know, people aren't aware because oftentimes we see our fur babies, you know, and they're begging for food and we're with them all the time. And sometimes we don't quite realize they're obese. That's why we're super excited to team up with Hills Pet Nutrition for their annual End Pet Obesity campaign. So hopefully we can keep our fur babies nice and healthy.
Yes, because what does pet obesity mean for a pet? What other issues can it create?
Well, we know that pet obesity is one of the top, health threats that we have in especially in veterinary medicine with our animals now. And the thing is that just 1 pound can cause a lot of problems. You know, we, Dr. Hodges and I practice veterinary medicine, and on a daily basis, we see animals come in that are having different concerns, and we may run blood work or diagnostics and find out the animal has different diseases like diabetes, and those diseases are contributed directly back to being overweight and being obese, which is why it's so important for us to be proactive in our weight management.
So how can we decide or assess if our pet is overweight? Because sometimes there's all that fur, we're like, oh, they're just a little thick over there. How do we know if they are obese?
You know, that's one of the beauties of Hills. You know, they have a diagnostic tool that we can use as veterinarian and as owners called the LOVE test, L-O-V-E. And if you can visualize with me for a minute, the L is we want to locate the baby's ribs, right? We don't want to be able to see them, but we do want to be able to feel them without having to press down so hard on that chest. The O is we want to observe them from the top. You know, what do they look like from the top? Do they have a nice little waist? Are we kind of straight there? Are we kind of bulged out a little bit? The V is we want to visualize our babies from the side. We want to do the same thing. You know, what do we look like from the side? Do we have that little waist? Are we kind of hanging down a little bit? And the E is we want to evaluate how we're feeding our babies. Are we feeding once a day or twice a day? How much are we feeding? What are we feeding? We take these results and we put them in this tool that Hills has, and we come up with a plan for your baby, especially for your baby.
I love this, and it can be kind of difficult to manage a pet's weight loss. I mean, how do you put your pet on a diet? So do you have any tips for that?
Oh, definitely, definitely some tips. But the main thing, though, is we want to make sure that, we following the right amount of food, and one of the ways you can get this is by going to, following your veterinarian's orders, as well as going to, Hill's website, endpetobesity.com. And with that website, you're able to get all the tools and all the tricks and exactly learn how to manage your baby's weight.
Yes, and what are some tips for pet weight loss, but then maintenance? It's hard for people to do that. So how do you maintain this weight loss for your pet?
Yeah, for one, as far as the weight loss, Hill's has different diets that work with the metabolism so these babies can lose weight and get in the ideal weight. And Dr. Hodge and I, we definitely, for these babies that are overweight, we recommend Hill's diet, perfect weight nutrition. And we know that 70% of these babies lose weight within the first 10 weeks. And ones that are obese, we want them to be on a prescription diet, but definitely get with your veterinarian and they can come up with a diet that will work for your baby.
Well, I love all of this. Tell everybody again where we can go for more information and to also get some of this food.
You can get the food from your veterinarian office as well as like PetSmart. But, to learn more, just visit endpetobesity.com and you can learn all the tools and tricks to keep your baby nice and healthy.
Well, doctors, thank you so much for waking up with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
I love that. I was like, oh, I should do that test. Feel the ribs and all that. Well, in other news, we all want a romance like Taylor and Kelsey, right? Well, with Valentine's Day just around the corner, it's the perfect time to talk about dating trends for 2024. So joining us now is relationship expert with Bumble. We have Sean Boudreau. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Good morning. Thank you for waking me up with all that pep. You got to hand me whatever coffee you're drinking because I need that in my life.
Girl, I actually got sleep last night for the first time, so mama's feeling good. And I'm excited to talk about this with Bumble. So what are some of these top dating trends for 2024, would you say?
Number one, the trend is a rejection of all the trends of the past. So people are saying goodbye to the timeline, goodbye to the idea that I have to be a better version of myself before I can date, goodbye to the idea that I have to date within a certain age range. A lot more women are actually open to dating younger. And what we're overall calling all of these micro trends is the year of self. Over half of people are at a place in life where they're approaching love from a space of worthiness, and also they are clear about what they want, but also clear that it's going to happen when it's going to happen. And above all else, mental health and self-love have to be the priority. So I think it's a really beautiful time to jump into the apps. I love that you mentioned the Travis and Taylor romance that is happening, because that really does speak to the fact that it can happen, and it can happen very fast. And as Valentine's Day approaches and people might feel a sense of, oh, it's too late, it's never too late. And further to the point, it actually might be perfect timing.
Valentine's Day, a lot of people, they kind of dread it, or they get on the app hoping to find love. So is there any advice for navigating?
Yes. First and foremost, say yes to yourself. Don't tell yourself that it's not the right time or it's too awkward. And if you already are into a romantic connection with somebody, but it is early days, it's actually a great excuse to now define the relationship and have a conversation around expectations. People are actually looking for that. Gone are the days where Valentine's Day has to be one giant guessing game. What does the person want? How serious should I take it? Are we going to be doing something together? You can have the conversation up front and take the stress off, so the day can actually be what it's meant to be, which is a celebration of love, all kinds of love, self-love, romantic love, or even friendship love, if that feels right for you this year.
I really love how you, no pun intended, but you focus on self-love, because I was older when I got married and I had to love myself before I could find somebody to share this life with. So that's really important. Do you have any other tips or best practices that we can get the most out of dating this year, would you say?
Yes, well, let me give you some insider baseball, because I have access to trends and stats for millions of people worldwide through Bumble. So first and foremost, if you want to get the most out of your online dating experience, try to be on Bumble Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. That's when we see a peak in members being activated and using it online. It's very easy to date all day long because it exists in your pocket, but creating a schedule that's sustainable for you is really important. Also, utilize the features and look and see what's new. So if you don't know, there's now something called Compliments on Bumble, which in essence allows you to reach out say one kind thing to somebody, even if you haven't matched with them yet, which I think falls more in line with our real life experience. If we're out and we see somebody at the mall, we might just say, oh, really cool sneakers, where'd you get them from? And so starting conversations in that way can create connections in a time and space where it may not have been possible, a year or two ago on online dating. We also have Refer a Friend, where if you see somebody, you're like, oh, I'm not really quite right for me, but I know what my friend is looking for, and this would be perfect for them. Ship that profile right on over. And I think that's a really cool way, again, to make this more of a community feel and feel less lonely. I think online dating in general should feel more connected, more community, and through compliments, and we can definitely accomplish that.
I love all of this. Where can people go for more information?
Just go on ahead and download Bumble if you haven't already. There's actually a feature called incognito mode, which allows you to see what's going on without people seeing you if you don't quite feel ready for that step. But now is a great time to get that nudge because there's actually peak usage between New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day. So it's a great time to say yes to yourself and invest in your future love life.
I love that. I think there's going to be a lot of matches as we speak. Thank you so much. And Mondays, who would have thought? I like this. I appreciate you.
Mondays are a day for optimization, so why not lend that to our dating life too?
Here for it. Here for it all. Thank you so much and happy Valentine's Day to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Very interesting, especially from this old married lady now. All right, well, speaking of course, Swift and Kelsey, the big game week is off and running in Las Vegas, and it started with a bang, but we all still have our eyes on the NFL's greatest love story. In fact, Justine Waldman is joining us now live from Vegas with the Inside Scoop. Good morning, Justine. Have you gotten any sleep?
No. Don't plan on it. Don't need it. There's just too much fun and excitement happening here in Las Vegas for Super Bowl week. The real question is, are you ready for it? Because the NFL and the commissioner, Roger Goodell, they have no issue at all with the ongoing fascination with Taylor Swift. What's so fun about it is that there's no bad blood there. During his Super Bowl news conference, Commissioner Roger Goodell was asked multiple questions about the recent Grammy winner and her relationship with the man who's playing in the big game on Sunday with the Chiefs. That's Travis Kelce. And when he was asked about it, Goodell sounded pleased, saying he thinks it's great for the game. He has been to a few of her concerts with his wife and his daughters, and he thinks that Taylor is bringing in a whole new audience to a game that's still growing.
Having the Taylor Swift effect is also a positive. Listen, they're both Travis and Taylor are wonderful young people. They seem very happy. She knows great entertainment, and I think that's why she loves NFL football. But I think it's great to have her a part of it. Obviously, it creates a buzz. It creates another group of young fans, particularly young women, that are interested in saying, why is she going to this game? Why is she interested in this game? Besides Travis, she is a football fan, and I think that's great for us.
So the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell was asked more questions about Taylor Swift than anything else, but he did address some other topics, including something new that's coming next year. For the first time, the Philadelphia Eagles will kick off the season with a game in Brazil. He also talked about player safety and also diversity and hiring in the league. But we'll take things back to music now, because we have learned that Taylor will be in attendance to see her boyfriend Travis play in Super Bowl Sunday here at Allegiant Stadium. We know she has this concert on Sunday night in Tokyo, but they have figured it all out. All the stars are aligning. The flight plans work out. She has her own plane. And honestly, I think if that she couldn't make it, they would move the time of the Super Bowl so she could come. But that's just my take on it. She is going to be able to make it. It's not really an issue at all. Later on this week, we are going to hear from another music icon, Usher. He is the halftime performer, and so when he talks, we'll hear about what songs maybe he's thinking about playing. We'll also hear about maybe if he has a special guest. Do you think Taylor might be part of the halftime show?
I mean, I think we're all here for it. Maybe she'll leave the suite and just go down to the stage. She'll be there.
Just go down there.
Yeah, why not?
They could do a duet or something.
Yeah, as Usher says, yeah. I won't sing for you.
We'll start manifesting. We'll get the balls rolling for that.
Yeah, she'll put on her red lipstick and go. Now, I do have a question for you, Justine. Teams, they're about to have their first practice of the week, but apparently there's some trouble in one team's camp with the facilities. Can you tell us more about that?
Absolutely. So the 49ers are practicing at UNLV, and the issue is that that field is grass, but here at Allegiant Stadium, it's turf. And so the 49ers are saying that that's not really preparing them in the way that they would like to be. They think it's a little too soggy and too soft, so that could be a challenge for them. They've had some questions about that, so we'll see how that issue gets addressed with this field issue. The Chiefs are playing here, obviously, in the Super Bowl, but they are practicing at the Raiders practice facility, and the two teams are like huge rivals in the NFL. Those two franchises do not like each other, so Raider Nation is not that pleased that the Chiefs are kind of stomping all over their field. So that's kind of the two issues that we're hearing about how they're getting ready for the game. We're going to hear from both head coaches and both quarterbacks later on today, so we'll see if questions about the field and practicing and getting ready come up, and we can talk about that tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Well, we look forward to having you back. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. I mean, 49ers, they just seem to be getting the short end of the stick, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens come game day. And stick around. Let's see what else is headed your way on Houston Happens.
This is the People's Court.
You can do a U-turn if it's safe to do a U-turn. Why would you have to go to a crosswalk to make a U-turn?
We don't have enough room for that.
Then don't make the U-turn!
Today at 11 on CW 39 Houston.
I was driving down the road and boom, a speeding driver hit me.
Boom! Next thing I knew, I was hurt in a car accident. A car accident can hit you out of nowhere. But when you call us, boom!
Just like that, we can help you get your life back on track.
We got a client who injured their neck in a car wreck, $283,422.03. Boom, baby! I'm attorney Sean Lalazari.
And I'm attorney Shervin Lalazari. Call us.
We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222 or visit lawbrothers.com.
My son, Ricky, took his life by the use of a firearm. It broke me in ways that I never knew that I could be broken. And I contemplated suicide. I still own my firearm. I keep it in a safe because I want to keep my grandson and myself safe. Store your gun securely, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Hey, asthma's got you going through it? Grab Nucala for fewer asthma attacks. Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection for severe eosinophilic asthma, not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop steroids unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause headache, injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue. Ask an asthma specialist if Nucala is right for you.
We know Houston. When breaking news happens, turn to the news leader you trust at 9.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW 39 every night.
Approach 9:30. That means we're at the halfway mark, and still plenty of Houston Happens is headed your way. So still to come. It's not too soon to start thinking about your spring break. We are going to be joined by a travel expert to share some insight on what should be on your radar this spring. And are you hosting a watch party this Sunday? Never fear, lifestyle expert Cheryl Leahy has some essentials you'll want to include in your big game spread. That and more is headed your way, so stick around for the second half hour of Houston Happens after the break.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. My grandson, it's my boy.
Hey, Grandma.
And a WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these. As in, WellCare gives me benefits I can use every day. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions and a WellCare Spendables debit card to pay for things like dental, utilities, and groceries. I can even use it to pay at the pump for gas. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call or visit wellcareyes.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That it's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings.
Honoring Black history, we salute Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by acknowledging those he inspired. Andrew Young is a civil rights leader, former congressman, mayor of Atlanta, and ambassador to the United Nations. He worked hand in hand with Dr. King. Honoring Black history.
This moment honoring Black history is sponsored by the College of Healthcare Professions.
Relax, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay.
Negligence. Failing to warn invitees of the dangerous conditions of the premises in question.
You can be kids. Let me speak for you. My name's Drew Bavono, and I am the voice for kids.
Crafting the perfect latte portrait? That takes skill. Ordering lottery tickets on your phone? That just takes Jackpocket. Jackpocket makes playing lottery games like Powerball and Mega Millions so easy that all you need to know is Jack.
Hey, I just won $200. Congrats, girl.
Jackpocket. All you need to know is Jack.
Steve Wilkos, today at 2 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, it's not too soon to start thinking about your spring break. Travel expert and author Sarah Dandachi joins us to give us some insight on what should be on your radar this spring. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Well, I have to say I'm a little bit jealous of your location. So tell us where you are and why we should be thinking about this destination.
Yeah, so it's still a little bit early here, just before sunrise, but I happen to be live in Maui right now. And for those that might not know, the island is definitely open and they are welcoming back travelers. So now is actually a really good time to visit the island. You can support the local community with a really thoughtful trip. Now, there are so many once-in-a-lifetime experiences here. I happen to be at the Westin Maui in their Hokupa Extended Lanai Suite. I know, say that 5 times, but it's incredible. It's massive. They have this huge outdoor area. Now, this resort in particular, it happens to be right on the Kanapali Beach. They've got 6 pools. They've got an adults-only pool, infinity pool, splash zone, a water slide, which is for kids, but I will probably be on that later. A lot of cultural activities on site. There's spa, but what I love about this resort in particular, and honestly, all of the resorts here, is they're not just great for families, but couples, but also even business travelers too. So a lot of different ways that you can come and explore paradise this spring.
It's like it would be a place I could take my daughter too. So what is another destination that we should consider for spring break?
So Savannah is a great city to explore, honestly, all year round, but I particularly love it in the spring. You can stay at the Courtyard Savannah Midtown, which is a really practical, budget-friendly option. It's near the historic downtown area. They've got seasonal outdoor pool, 24-hour fitness center. And what's really cool is that this hotel is all about bringing this sort of modern comforts to a city that's just full of Southern charm. It's walking distance from Forsyth Park, the Savannah Riverfront, home to a lot of museums and art galleries as well. So especially if you're traveling with family, there's a lot to do with kids.
And I like to say I'm a baller on a budget. So do you have any good deals that we should be aware of for spring break?
Totally. No, I love this. I am too. And I feel like we can't talk about spring break without talking about Disney World, which is always a great idea. You can put the Walt Disney World Swan Resort on your radar. Now, that's right there on Disney's Boardwalk area where you can actually take a water taxi to the park, which is really neat. They've got 6 outdoor swimming pools, white sand beach. Now, right now, what they have is a 0% chance of snow package. It's available pretty much now from now until the end of April. What's really nice is rates start at about $249 a night. So that's really, really affordable. Of course, what's really great about this is that if you're staying at the resort, you get a lot of different perks when it comes to Disneyland. So you can get in early entrance, extended evening hours, complimentary transportation. So again, you can get a lot of bang for your buck, so to speak.
I love this. Where can we go for more?
Yeah, you can head to Marriott.com for more.
Well, I appreciate you, and go work on your tan some more. I mean, it looks amazing.
I will, definitely. You don't have to ask me twice.
Next time I'll come interview you in person. Well, enjoy your vacay, if you will. We appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Ito, she had the most beautiful tan. I told you, these white legs, I wear pantyhose because I used to spray. I'm not gonna lie, I spray tanned because I'm like Casper. But with May, it just comes off because I'm always giving her a bath or something.
Yeah, you really can't have it with her
So I'm
around.
embracing. But my legs, I just hate when they're so white.
I get that. And today is going to be actually a really nice day to maybe just lay out your sticks.
Could you imagine just laying out these sticks?
My mother-in-law does it all the time. In the winter, when their sun's out, she just lays out in her shorts and her little sticks are out there.
She's darling.
I know, she really
darling,
is.
and it sounds like something a grandmother would do. So.
We're going to do it too.
Maybe I'll see her out there. I'll just put my sticks out. Read a book.
Right.
Yeah. But no, how is the weather going to be? Because it was kind of chilly this morning.
It was chilly. We're going to have another chilly morning again tomorrow, but the afternoons, I mean, maravilloso. They're gorgeous.
Whoa,
we're going to see some sunshine.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
It's this. Mwah.
Oh, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Look at our day planner for today. We have sunshine on it. So if you're going to be taking the kids out, let's say maybe for lunch, if you're homeschooling them, or you've got a nice little cute little toddler, I miss those toddlers. It's going to be nice and sunny for lunchtime, about 64 degrees. Our temperatures do climb close to 70 for this afternoon. So as you drive home, the kids are going to probably be like, Mom, can we go to the playground? You're going to be like, okay, I need a tan anyways. Right now, here's a look at Galveston, where it is 58 degrees, winds around 8 miles per hour. Now today for Galveston, your high is going to be about 62 with an overnight low of 55. But Houston, again, we're going to see our overnight lows into the 40s, but a high today around 70 with all of this gorgeous sunshine you see behind here. And the Woodlands today, you're going to be into those low 70s with an overnight low in the low 40s. Meanwhile, I want to take you over to Futurecast really quick, because tomorrow we're going to start to see some more clouds come by, and it's going to be a little bit on the breezy side as well. It's because we have a storm system that's coming in from the west. Now, you may notice it's all the way up here in the Dakotas. Well, we're going to get just a little bit of that tail rain coming in for your Thursday. Right now, it's just too early to see exactly what time, but at least by midday during the daytime hours, we may see a sprinkle or two with this system. It's not going to really be bringing us a whole lot of rain or high chances of rain. We've got that rainmaker coming in right behind it. That's coming in for Saturday and Sunday, so we'll definitely want to keep an eye on that forecast, especially with Mardi Gras Galveston happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Meanwhile, here's a look at your extended forecast. As we move into the rest of today, nice and sunny, around 70. Tomorrow, a few more clouds, still hanging on to those 70s, but overnight lows do rise into those low 60s. Meanwhile, we do have that slight chance of rain for Thursday and Friday, increasing to about 50% chance of rain for this weekend.
Always on the weekend, Ito.
You know, I know, but
it's not your fault.
I know, but I'm just so busy with the kids' basketball right now that
you're your basketball mom era. I need to get you a shirt or something. I'm in the toddler mom era, and you miss toddlers until it's dinner time, and they throw everything on the floor. Like, just.
Do you know those desk mats for your desk chair?
Oh, we have one.
Oh, okay, good.
We're
That's all I
constantly
got.
down there. Yeah, dinner last night. Nope, wasn't a hit. So I'm going to go back in the kitchen for more, boss. All right. Well, here's the thing. I do love this story because it shows May that women can do anything. And with the big game almost here, many women may feel like this is not for them. But let me introduce you to 9 females making calls every Sunday, I should say. Brianna Green shows us how they're paving the way for women in the NFL.
I started officiating 24 years ago. Yes. I started at 4 years old.
Kat Conti's journey in refereeing began with a realization. She loved football, so why not have the best seat in the house on the chain gang? That idea was quickly shot down by a local football coach, or so she thought.
And he said, a lot of them are retired officials. And I was like, oh well. And immediately I was like, oh, well, there goes that idea. And his next sentence was, so why don't you do that? And I literally remember laughing out loud.
But through that laughter, something stuck. She ended up attending an orientation meeting for high school officials and never looked back, even if she looked different.
And he stops and he looks at me and he says, you know, this is football officiating. And I said, yeah. And he said, contact sport. I said, yeah. He's like, not volleyball. I said, uh-huh. He was like, okay, so just wanted to make sure I was in the right place.
That would be the first, but not the last time Kat, or any of her other female counterparts for that matter, would be under a microscope because of their gender.
You just have to accept it and say, hey, this is part of the journey, and the journey is we're going to be scrutinized more. We have to be good. We have to be better, and that's okay.
Kat says there are far more inspiring moments, though, that outweigh the weight of those expectations.
I've had a coach who has been obviously coaching for probably 50 years, right? Pull me aside in a pregame situation and shake my hand and look me in the eye and say, I am really proud that you're here. And I've got daughters and I've got granddaughters. There's enough of that you go, okay, this matters.
Things are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW 39 Houston.
No, I just finished picking these up. That was the 3-piece. The 5-piece modular 1-sectional recycles around 200 plastic bottles. Let's just tell everyone the fabric's made with a whole lot of plastic bottles. And the comfort and versatility? Well, that we have to show. Introducing Modular 1 to our collection at Rooms To Go. Great colors, endless configurations on any budget. That's why we wanted it as a part of Drew and Jonathan for Rooms To Go. Good looking and smart. It's a win-win. A twin win. Ooh, twin win. I like that.
I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house.
When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
Okay, so back to the big game. Are you hosting a party? Well, here are some essentials for this Sunday. Ready, set, football. Yes, we are getting ready for the big game coming up. And joining us today is friend of the show, lifestyle expert Cheryl Lehigh. And you have a fan favorite essential for watching the game and having a party, don't you?
I definitely do. I love my snacks. And I have Quest Nutrition nacho cheese tortilla style protein chips. So these are really going to fuel you as you cheer on your team. Crazy. They have 18 grams of protein per serving, and they're seasoned with that cheesy taste you crave on game day. This is the best. Wow. This is my #1 secret for a really powerful snack. Now, you can find these cheesy snacks on questnutrition.com or in store, Amazon, Target, Kroger, Walmart. They're all over the place. They retail for $22.99 for a case of 8, so grab them for game day.
I have to tell you, they're really good. You don't even realize how good they are. You've got to check them out. I can eat a whole bag. Okay, a lot of us are going to be going nuts during the big game, even more now.
This is the best fun ever. All right, we have wonderful pistachios, in-shell roasted and salted, and in-shell seasoned salt. And this will take you from the tailgate to the game. You could crack open a great way to channel that stress while watching your favorite team play. And from what I hear, it's going to be very stressful. They also have larger bag sizes, 14 ounce to 40 ounce, ideal to entertain on game day while watching the party and your tailgate. And so excited, the first time in 10 years, they have a new in-shell flavor. Seasoned salt with flavors of garlic, onion, and paprika. Take it from me, they are delicious and addictive. You can grab them in-store and online at wonderfulpistachios.com.
And you have the MVP when it comes to an organic gluten-free cracker. This is perfect for our charcuterie boards.
It is. I have so many friends that have gluten-free needs, so this is a pantry staple. This is Mary's Gone Crackers. Yes, I love the name. They are the industry leader in certified organic, gluten-free, kosher, non-GMO crackers. Now, they're really passionate about making better-for-you food products for all to enjoy. Beyond the fun name, it really fits a variety of dietary needs with health-conscious ingredients and addictive flavors. We have herb and original here. You can find these at grocery stores, Walmart, Safeway, Whole Foods, Fred Meyer, Amazon, and marysgonecrackers.com. They retail for $5.89 a box.
Okay, so one thing I hate about having a cooler is getting all of the ice. It's just not a fun thing for me, or I always forget. But you have a solution.
I am the exact same way. Ice is the pain of my existence for a party, but Igloo Coolers has come up with a solution. They just released, I would say just released, the first ever iceless electric compression cooler. Your hands don't get cold when you're digging through the cooler because you don't need ice for this cooler. It functions as both a portable refrigerator and freezer for life on the go. It uses electricity instead of ice to cool the interior to your desired temp, 0 degrees to 68 degrees. You can use a wall outlet or even your vehicle DC outlet if you're taking it to the tailgate. Comes in 5 sizes. This is the ICF 18, which is the smallest, but it holds an impressive 29 cans. And they retail for $3.99 to $9.99. Find them on igloocoolers.com and retailers nationwide. This is a must.
I mean, my mind is blown by this cooler. That's when I'm like, wait, what? And it's perfect because the big game is before Valentine's Day. That could be a great gift for someone, too.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the way to my heart. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, where can we find the way to more information about you and all these products?
Sure, you can head to my blog, alldressedupwithnothingtodrink.com. I'll have info on all of this and help you get ready for the big game.
Yes, and we'll see who wins. Well, we already have winning products, that's for sure. Thanks as always for joining us.
Thanks, have a great day.
Well, as you all know, Sunday was a big night for music. I mean, we're still talking about the 66th edition of the Grammy Awards. Doug Kolk has the highlights of the show in today's Entertainment Report.
In a surprise appearance, Celine Dion brought the crowd to their feet. Recently diagnosed with a rare neurological disorder, she presented the final award on the night.
Taylor Swift.
While Taylor made history becoming the first person to win the coveted Album of the Year award for the 4th time,
all I want to do is keep being able to do this. I love it so much. It makes me so happy.
And Victoria Monet shocked viewers taking home the award for Best New Artist.
To everybody who has a dream, I want you to look at this as an example.
And Jay-Z spoke his mind about his wife Beyonce while receiving the Impact Award.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year.
It was the performances that once again stole the show. Namely this duet between Tracy Chapman and country star Luke Combs. Miley paid tribute to the late Tina Turner with a show-stopping performance of Flowers. Only moments earlier, that song won Miley her first Grammy for Best Pop Performance. It later won again for Record of the Year.
Not everyone in the world will get a Grammy, but everyone in this world is spectacular.
The same can be said for Billie Eilish, as she and her brother Phineas delivered an emotional performance of What I Was Made For from the Barbie soundtrack. Only to later win Song of the Year.
Whoa, literally like I was looking at everybody's faces and I leaned over and I was like, not a chance.
It was also a night for legends.
It's cloud illusions that I recall.
At 80 years old, Joni Mitchell made her first ever Grammy stage appearance.
I'm an ex, but I'm here right now.
And after 31 years since his last released pop song, Billy Joel debuted his newest track, Turn the Lights Back On.
Time can make you blind.
He also closed out the night with another performance.
You may be right, I may be crazy.
This time from the classic vault, You May Be Right. With your entertainment report, I'm Doug Kolk.
I've been a 25-year Fox News watcher. Just calling to say I'm excited about News Nation and in particular your show. I'm enjoying the heck out of it and have literally switched and watching News Nation.
Cuomo, weeknights at 8, 7 Central, only on News Nation.
The new Modular 2 from Rooms To Go will move you, literally move you, with reclining pieces ideal in any space, big or small. The Modular 2 perfectly fits the way you live, relax, and entertain, combining exceptional style, comfort, and function with modular seating versatility. Fully tailored contemporary pieces, 2 great colors, starting at just $395. Combine, adjust, build your perfect room with the new reclining Modular 2, only at Rooms To Go.
My life was changed the moment I got in that accident. My car was now destroyed. My body was wrecked. There would be days where I would wake up and not know if it was real. I'd feel lost. I'd remember the wreck and I'll just come back. I knew I had to hire somebody, call somebody, because I knew I was the one that wasn't at fault. Jim Adler, they got me back on the tracks. Get back to health, back to work.
If a horrific crash left you dazed and confused, call me now.
I never thought I'd buy flooring from a service I saw on TV. It's just not me. But I heard great things about National Floors Direct. Name brand flooring, great installation, and an amazing price guarantee.
At National Floors Direct, we offer next-day installation of beautiful name-brand carpet and luxury flooring and will beat anyone's price by 15% or it's free. Call 888-400-FLOOR.
I saved $2,000 off my best quote and no interest for 1 year.
Call National Floors Direct at 888-400-FLOOR. We bring the store to your door.
For years, Renew has been celebrating each new year with thousands of patients. Make 2024 your year.
Everybody who knows I went through this have all told me, my God, I can't believe how real they look.
They're really, really good. I'm not kidding. They're just fantastic. They say what they mean, and the warranties, the guarantees on my teeth, I'm not worried about it. They'll take care of me.
Stop waiting for another year to go by. Visit Renew and take advantage of 2024 pricing to get your new dental implant supported anchored teeth. Renew is up to 60% less than many other providers for fixed, removable, beautiful teeth.
Renew. definitely puts patients first.
Love what happened. Just changed my life. It really changed my life, literally, overnight.
Renew is growing across the United States. New you this new year at Renew Smiles. Call 281-800-3000 or visit renewsmiles.com.
Well, it's nearly a wrap on the show. Before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. Okay, so this I've been talking to producer Lou about. Who remembers when Gap hoodies were the thing? Well, now it looks like the brand is trying to get back to those times as it turns to a famous designer to give its clothes a fresh look. Jane King tells us that and more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage hit 7.04% yesterday, according to Mortgage News Daily. With the all-important spring housing market closing in, rates are more important than ever, given high and still rising home prices. Well, the U.S. Treasury will send reportedly some officials to China to smooth out economic tensions. Talks will revolve around business and market practices that have put the two countries at odds. The S&P 500 and the Dow retreated yesterday, led lower by the Dow. Talk of delayed interest rate cuts and lackluster earnings drove stocks lower. Gap has named fashion designer Zac Posen as its creative director with direct responsibility for the mass market Old Navy brand. At Old Navy, which is the company's biggest brand, Posen will lead design, merchandising, and marketing. He's in charge of revamping and reinvigorating it. Well, burgers, chicken wings, and hot dogs are considered the good luck game day foods, while deviled eggs and garlic bread are deemed bad omens. A poll of 2,000 sports fans found 44% have food-focused superstitions when it comes to the Super Bowl, with 85% of those only ever eating or serving certain dishes on game day. The study was commissioned by brioche brand St. Pierre and conducted by one poll, and it found that when it comes to wider superstitions, 79% will carry out strict rituals ahead of the game to help improve the chances of a good result. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Morning Business Report.
Thank you, Jane. Well, in the meantime, we will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. We'll be halfway through the week. And you can always catch up on Houston Happens and past guests by going over to our website, CW39.com, and clicking on the Houston Happens tab. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye for now, everybody.